It is Tuesday afternoon, and I appreciate this is not the weekend, but exciting news. You want to share the exciting news?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, the exciting news is that I got my hair cut.
No. What's the exciting news?
I don't need glasses anymore.
No! Stop!
We've got ice cream.
But why have we got ice cream?
Well, it says on that thing there. Zoom in, camera. Not on me. It's backwards. I got a job.
Yeah! So, we decided we'd celebrate by getting fancy ice cream.
Fuckload of ice cream.
So what fancy ice cream did we get?
I don't know how to get into it. Show the containers, these contain.
So we got two like little, I guess they're kind of like weird space pods. That's what they remind me of.
We've got space ice cream.
And
And
then,
then here's a heart transplant.
yeah, you know. So let's try and open one. Let's open this one.
Oh, okay.
Wow, look, you got a macaron.
Oh.
Oh, and just two macarons with nothing in it.
So,
Okay. Oh, these are the ice cream donuts. So I think they make them separately, so you get to choose what you have in it, maybe. So these are the donuts that you can put your stuffs in. And here's all the ice creams.
so we've got next one.
Yeah, I'm unsure what happened there.
I put a little note on there saying I got a job, and if they
Oh! Thanks, Mel. That's really cute.
so this must be mine.
Yeah, it is yours. You gonna eat it and tell me how good it is? It looks
Go
pretty
try
good. Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Is it tasty?
it's cold.
Okay. So that's what we're doing this evening. We've got a bit of champagne and fancy ice cream, and we're gonna chill and celebrate. So we have started Saturday morning, and I don't know whether you can see, but this eye is really red and irritated, and that is because Sam flicked me in the eye with the corner of a towel. And it really hurts. But anyway, today is a pretty productive day. We are going out today to actually the Botanical Bazaar. Oh god, the sunlight. So we are gonna go and try fancy food and cocktails. I can't look at the sun. So yeah, we're really excited. We're gonna pop into town first because Sam needs some shirts and stuff for the new job. And I need to go and get some stuff too. So let's start the day. Oh, so we are literally leaving now to go to the Botanical Bazaar. Yeah, we must get a wriggle on, otherwise we're not late. We need to make sure we've got everything.
Yeah, and of course it's raining when we want to go do something nice. blue algae, please. So it's just one gin and soda. There's no gin and soda. No. So you want a little bit more ice, you've got quite warm in here, so it's going to melt pretty quickly.
Is that what we're supposed to do? Do it on the top?
So we start off with a little paint, so we've got a... So, green apple and blue algae, a bit of a candy sauce flavour, sugar, a bit more dry and spicy, and pomegranate tea. Just a little bit, they're quite sweet, so you don't need too much. We sort of advise starting in the centre with soup ones right to the side of the glass. So lots of ice on those. You get a little bit more in there. It's really warm in here today, so if you have more ice, it's actually going to take longer to dilute to keep it all colder.
You might need some more ice though.
Go as much as you want. We've got plenty more ice in the gallons. Oh, so this is the fun part. So just put the drink right up into it and just slowly pull the handle towards you.
Okay.
It will be a little bit frothy and then you just might need to stop and start a couple of times. And you want to go just a couple of centimetres from the top.
Hi guys.
One little last blast. Have you done this before?
Oh.
So you just want a little bit more ice, guys. It's really warm in here, so it's going to melt really fast. Yeah, it's not really
So it was pretty fun.
You haven't told me anywhere, like, you got to say what it was. We haven't even introduced what it was.
Okay, so the Botanical Bazaar was a Bombay Sapphire I can't think of the word I want. Sponsored
Yeah.
deal where one chef basically created 5 different dishes and 5 different cocktails from different countries that were along the Silk Road, and you got 2 tokens.
Good afternoon, customers. Customers travelling to Swanson.
So yeah, it was pretty good. For $45 you got 2 tokens for food and 2 tokens for cocktails. Though they cheated us out of 1 token because we only got 3.
That's true. But we made up for it.
Yeah, I mean we just brought 2 more tokens. So basically, we tried pretty much all the food except the Chinese offering. So there was China, Spain, Morocco, Italy and Germany. And actually most of the dishes were enough to feed 2 people. Because for like Italy you got 2 arancini balls, and for Morocco you got like 2 little chicken thighs, that kind of thing. So that was pretty good. And for Germany it was a burger as well, and when we went up together the woman there was like, do you want us to cut it in half? So that was pretty helpful. The food was nice. I don't think it's the kind of food I'd want every day. A lot of it was quite spicy actually, and I don't deal well with spice. But the cocktails were pretty good, and we got the chance to like basically make your own gin, and they were heavy on the gin. It was like a pre-made mixture and it was very heavy on the gin. But yeah, I'll finish this off later. Hello. So we made it back home. I apologize for cutting off my spiel, I guess, at the train station, but a lot of rude hacking cough people came along. One guy was like just really going for like the phlegmy cough. But anyway, back to our time. So it was actually, to begin with, pretty busy and crowded. When you walked in at the beginning, you handed your tickets over, And the only thing I would say about the entire venue was it was extremely smoky. The food section made sense because they were preparing the food as you ordered it. The first bit that you walked into after you'd given your tickets in was like a really dark, smoky room. And it had, I think the lady said 12. Apparently in Bombay Sapphire, there are 12 different herbs and spices that are used to create the distinctive flavour. So you could wander around and like taste some of them, touch and smell the 12, or maybe it was 7, I don't remember, however many distinctive flavours there were around and about. And then they also had complimentary drinks where you could try just small little bottles of whatever flavour you kind of desired. So they had sour, sweet, spicy, bitter, and something else. I can't remember what the other one was, but it was something that not a lot of people were trying because it sounded pretty gross. But you got like a little bottle of a majority of the spices that go into Bombay Sapphire. That was pretty cool. But anyway, after that you walked up some stairs and you came into the food section, really. So we tried every dish except the Chinese because that was deep fried pork. And I don't really like deep fried things, and I really don't like pork. And professional chefs have the opinion that pork fat should never be taken off. And there's one thing I can't stand, and that's fat. But we did have the Chinese cocktail, which was pretty good. But yeah, when we got there to begin with, it was so busy, you could barely move. As someone who suffers from anxiety in crowded situations like that, to begin with, I hated it. I'm not gonna lie. I spent most of the time feeling anxious. There was limited seating. I'm talking about there was like 3 chairs outside in the rain. That was it. And there was limited places to put your drinks and food down. So for me, going up to a table that was pretty much full and being like, hi, can I just put my drink here, is very anxiety-inducing for me, especially if you know somebody who was with that party had just gone off to go get a drink or something like that. So to begin with, I'm not gonna lie, I hated it. The food was good, but it wasn't really to my tastes. I didn't particularly love anything. The cocktails were pretty good, but again, I didn't love anything. But I would say probably about an hour in, it was like half of the people that were there just disappeared. You only get 2 hours there anyway, so but it was literally the capacity was cut by half. It was crazy, and there was room to move around and breathe and actually go and enjoy the stalls. So for anybody who is thinking of doing something like this, I'd definitely say don't arrive on time. If there is the opportunity to arrive a little bit later, definitely do that. But Sam and I went and made our own cocktails, which was really fun actually. You came up, you got your glass, you had the opportunity to put I can't think what they were called now. I guess kind of like a glue, where you swirled it around the bottom of the glass, and then you were supposed to do a swipe upwards. And then you filled that with ice, and then you filled that with their own mixture of gin and soda water, which was extremely strong. I kind of wish you'd been able to put your own amount of gin in. I understand why they didn't, because people would take advantage, but there was too much gin in it for me. That was one thing I would say about the whole thing. They were not skimping on the alcohol, which makes sense because it's Bombay Sapphire and they're sponsoring it and promoting it and everything. But holy hell, there was a lot of gin in that stuff. All in all, the experience was great. we are planning to continue drinking because why not? But I think it's just going to be like a home thing because we still have some gin left over from ages ago. But I am glad we went. I am slightly disappointed that at the beginning I was so anxious because I think that did slightly ruin it a little bit for me. But at the end of it, I was really glad we went, and it is an opportunity to do something exciting and have a new experience in food and things like that. So yeah, it was really fun and I'm glad we went, and I would encourage anybody who is interested in food and drink, and especially gin, because absolutely everything had gin in it, to do the same kind of thing because it's definitely worth it. And now I think I'm going to change out of this stuff into more comfy clothes and just edit this vlog. Actually, I want to try and edit this quickly and get it out because I want to show people what we've been up to today. So hopefully this will go out today and you guys will have enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next week for the next fun activities we get up to.